Hello and welcome everyone back to my channel, and welcome back to my Age of Empires mobile game content. So today I want to talk to you about one of the other expedition modes that I think is so cool. It is, so pay attention to where I got to that at, because finding this stuff sometimes is a little on the difficult side. The expedition mode is found in this little adventurer's arrow or something. I don't know what it's called. Go to expedition. And what I want to talk about now is the island tactics. So I just got through making a video on Battlefield Survivor mode. You may have seen that. That is so super cool. That is my absolute favorite. It's very similar to a Diablo-esque, but this is what I'm going to talk about now. Island tactics, because this is super cool and it's super important for your account. So let's go into it. As you can see, I've already been kind of working on it a little bit. I have my island tactics level up to 43. And basically what you do is you sail from island to island. Each island goes up a level. As you complete it, you go to the next one. And you earn rewards for beating the battle. First time clear rewards. I don't think you can't go back and do them again, I don't think. So I guess it's just basically rewards you get for beating it each stage. And then based on the level of where you are at, you get rewards every so often on your idle time. So right now I have been idle for 5 hours and 45 minutes, it says, and the cap is 12 hours. So if I was to just let this sit all the way through till 12 hours, I would then have accumulated all the coins I was going to get for that idle period. Right now I've been idle for 5 hours and 40 minutes, it says, and I've earned 2,449 tactics coins. The tactics coins are used to buy items in the store, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and claim my rewards, and boom, I've got 2,490 tactics coins from my idle time. Based on where you are in your level progression, that determines how many you get per hour. Right now at level 43, I get 434 per hour. Okay, so every hour that I'm idle, I get that many added to my total. So when you want to think about spending these, let's go look and see. What's this? Oh, that just shows how long I've been idle since I collected last time, and a little gauge that kind of shows you as it goes around when you're about to get to max idle time. Let's go to the store real fast before we do a battle, and let's look and see what's available to be purchased with these coins. Now I've already been kind of sneaking around and looking at what's in there, and I bought a few things, but I haven't bought a whole lot, and I'm going to explain to you why I haven't bought a whole lot yet. Some of the things that are attainable in this store, in the island tactics section, are very important to the blacksmithing skill. Like right here you see iron meteorite. This is a required material for forging gear. Okay, so that's going to be super important that you buy. Then you've got targeted forging. It's required for upgrading gear. So this is all stuff that you get in the blacksmith shop, right? Rare magma crystal is for ascending gear. So it's for working on gear. It's for ascending gear, for forging gear. Then of course you always have your skill gems that allow you to get skill points to upgrade skills with. Those are awesome, but the cost is kind of high. So I think your best bet is to use this area to kind of focus on your blacksmithing items that you're going to need. Also, what's super cool is that we've got blueprints in here. Now, I'm not really sure about what's the best rarity of blueprint to purchase, but as you go up in the levels, On the island tactics, you will unlock different designations of reward levels. Right now, I'm at level 1, trainee soldier, and you can see that I've got about, I don't know, if I was to guess, I'd say about 60 or so more battles left before I break over into the next group. Right here it says level 50. So whenever I beat level 50 on the island tactics, I will unlock this iron meteorite purchase option. Just like I have in the other one, but I'll have more ability to buy those. The elite sailor is going to unlock at 80, and it's going to give me the chance to buy epic blueprints. So you see, the blueprints that I can acquire have went up in rarity based on the level of the island tactics that I've completed. Then I have the ability to buy some forging speed ups, which might be very useful. Some more blueprint buy options. These are specific though. These are for swordsmen. And then this one is for pikemen. And then this one is for cavalry. So you can see that the items that you're getting here are really, really important to the forging in the blacksmith shop, the creation of gear, the leveling of gear, the enhancing of gear. So that is what makes the island tactics so critical to push. You want to push this because whenever you get to, I think it's level 15 on your town hall, to where you get the ability to build a smithy, that's when you're going to unlock the ability to be able to use blueprints and create gear. Now when your heroes get to the point that they can equip gear, that's going to be huge. That's going to be a huge advancement for your account. So having this pushed as far as you can to where you can have the currency to buy the rewards to make that better, buy yourself blueprints, is going to be key. So that's why this is so important to really focus on. So I'm going to go ahead and do some, because I want to show some gameplay in this video so we can kind of talk about the options that you have available when you do battles and those kind of things. Now right now I am starting up with a level 43 map. You have the ability to move your troops around, and where you move them in the green to start with are your squares that you can choose. Where you move them kind of determines who they will attack on their first strike. So when you move them and you see the little arrow going to somebody else, that means that they will focus on these people first as a first strike option. Now, when you're looking at your people that you're attacking with, you can hit the little settings button right here, and you can choose who is going to be in each party. The type of troops, the general that's in there, and the type of troops, and you can determine by setting up who is with who what your bonuses are going to be and that type of stuff. Right now on my first party I have Leonidas and Frederick because they're both warrior. They're both swordsman troop type, and, well, not swordsman, I'm sorry, pikeman troop type, and then they have pikemen as a unit accompanying them. Then it allows you to choose how many you want. I've got max in there, obviously always you want max. I don't know why you would want less, but yeah. That's cool, because the losses that you take in this mode will not transfer over to the world map. So don't be afraid to let all your troops get slaughtered in this mode, because when you exit it and you go back to the world map, you'll have them back. This is just for this mode only. Okay, so right now I have Josephine, and she's all alone. I have the ability to add another hero, and for some reason I don't have one in there with her. I could have swore that I had David in there, so I'm going to go ahead and put him back in there. We're going to put swordsman as their troop type, and we're going to save. Okay, now I'm going to look at my next one to make sure it's set up correctly. I've got a warrior and pikeman. Okay, and I've got pikemen as the troop type. So I'm doing about the best I can, honestly. Right now, I don't have a lot of generals start up too far, so this is about as strong as I can build this right now. And it's obvious because I'm only on level 40, what was it? Level 43. So you can see that I didn't really have the general strength to be able to push this too much farther than where I'm at right now. But right now I'm going to go ahead and do a few battles and see how they work out. Now while you're in the middle of fighting, you don't really get the chance to move your troops around. Where you set them at the start is where they're going to attack from. They're going to work on killing an enemy, then they're going to move on to the next one and the next one until the battle's over. You can watch your troop strength going down right here, so you can see they're taking damage, but overall I'm taking way less damage than the troops I'm fighting, so it looks like it's going to be an easy win for me because I've still got 3 and he's almost gone. Now at the end of this battle you get the rewards and you get the amount added to your earning potential, and you can select to continue to just go straight into the next one. Your troops are revived. It's basically a reset of your strength, and you choose where to put your guys and you can go again. Now you can set this right here for auto challenge, and it will continue for you to where you don't have to think about where you want to put stuff. You just go, go, go. I actually want to do it by hand though, because I want to make sure that the placement of my troops is where I want them. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and leave it like it is, and I'm going to say battle, and I'm going to be on 44 now. You see I've went up 1. So now we're going to sit here and we're going to let this battle play out. Now, one smart thing to do might be to look at setting up counters. So for instance, pikemen counter cavalry, so I probably should have had my pikemen attack Darius the Great right off the bat. So if I would have moved the placement around and had him hit him and him hit him right off the bat, it probably would have had higher damage right off the start. But I'm at a point to where my strength is a little bit better than what I'm fighting, so I should be able to do the next few battles without really having to think about it too much. Now you'll see one of the cool things is the rewards. We're starting to see blueprints at this level, and it took me a minute to be able to get some good stuff like this, because for the first 30 to 40-ish, it was just normal resources and skill books and skill, boosters, and stuff like that, XP books. But now I'm starting to actually get into some of the forging specific loot, and that's really cool because I am at Town Hall level 14 right now. I'm fixing to go to 15, so as soon as I unlock my smithy, I will have a head start on starting to forge gear, because I'm going to be getting that loot from this mode. So right now we'll do another one and just kind of hang out and watch how they do. My 2 pikemen over here are hitting this guy, and my swordsman is actually being doubled up on, so she will probably be taken out. But these 2 will quickly kill him and then roll over onto them. Okay, she got taken out, but these 2 have got way more than enough strength to finish this battle. And they're going to finish off Darius and Arthur for me. Oh, that's Richard, my bad. I always get Richard and Arthur confused for some reason. Okay, and we're just wrapping it up right now. This time I didn't get any blueprints, but I still got forging specific items, so it's still worth it. Still worth it. I'm going to continue to push just a little bit, because I want to get, ideally, you want to revisit this mode a lot. Every time you get a power increase, like a level increase on your heroes, or an increase on the amount of troops that you can have in your marches, or you skill up your heroes and raise their skill levels, make them stronger, you want to come back and revisit this mode and see if you can push it, push it, push it, keep it going, keep the level increasing. It's very important because you want to be at the strongest that you can be. And there you go, you see I got another blueprint. That's cool. I'm so glad to see these blueprints starting to come in, because I'm going to be needing these dudes. I'm going to be making a lot of gear. You want to keep pushing so that you have this pushed to the hardest difficulty that you can handle always. And the reason for that is because the higher the level that you have this at, the more resources you get per hour of idle time. Right now, you're going to see when I check in on the opening screen again, we'll see that my total of what I accumulate per hour has went up. Now it's going to be on the order of like 470 something, where it was like 430 something before when I was on level 43. After we finish this battle, we'll go back out and we'll look at that and see how it's increased. Okay, this time I got some good rewards. I'm going to exit. And I'll probably have to go back into it because I think, nope, it lets you back right here. Now, you'll see that I'm at level 48, and now I accumulate 486 per hour. When I was at level 43 before, I was only getting 400, and I think it was like 34. So now you understand why you want to keep pushing this as to get it to the highest level of strength that you can handle, and then come back when you get it to that point and check on it later when you increase your strength a little bit. See if you can push it a little farther. See if you can push it a little farther, because that's going to be how you accumulate your currency that you need to spend in the store. Now, one other thing we can talk about is this little icon right here, card. I have not been able to unlock the cards yet, because it unlocks at level 50. This one does. This one unlocks at level 80. This one unlocks at level 104, and it goes on and on. You get bonuses based on the level you're at. This card right here may have something to do with increasing my damage or whatever. You know, I don't know yet because I haven't been able to see them. But when you get to this point, for me it's 50, I'll be there in just a little bit. And just a few more battles, I'll be there and I can unlock that card. That's something that's really cool to keep in mind. So, this was Island Tactics. I hope you enjoyed this video, because Island Tactics is a mode that is super, super important that you need to keep focusing on, always trying to push your power level in this mode, because these rewards that you're going to be able to get based on this currency that you earn while you're sleeping, while you're working, whatever, when you're not actively playing the game, is so awesome, because you have a way to gain resources and rewards from just being offline. How cool is that? What other games do you know that do a lot of that? I really don't play any. So I find that the ability for me to be able to earn while I'm not even playing the game is super cool in my mind. So I hope you enjoyed this content. I hope you liked it. I hope it taught you something. I hope it entertained you. And I hope that you'll come back and watch some more of my content in the future. I really do appreciate your time. I know that you could have been doing 10,000 other things, but you chose to be here with me today watching my Age of Empires mobile game content. Thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you later on the next one.